Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel from our interesting review and another Mittelfränkisches Landbier. This one is from Brauerei Enzensteiner and it comes from the town Enzenreuth in Mittelfranken, and it comes in this Bügelverschluss bottle, as you can see, and it looks like this. No back label and no print on the top cap. Right here, here's the top label, and here's the main label, and this one is quite interesting. It's a small brewery, not that old, but it's a small family brewery, looking like this. Here is the label, and while I got this beer, I actually thought that it was a supermarket beer made by a big brewery corporation, and trying to make it look small and trying to make money on it, and that it was like no existing brewery, because it gives a quite cheap impression. So I thought it was a low price beer made by a big brewery. That was just a trademark that they are using, but it seems like it's not. It's a small family brewery, and it gives a real nice impression. Of course, I'm gonna link to the brewery's website so you can check it out as well. But it's called Brauerei Enzensteiner, and it's located in Enzenreuth in Mittelfranken, as I mentioned. One closer look at the label: Enzensteiner Landbier, Familie Kress, I think it's called, yes. And some information, of course, right here that I'm gonna read through later on in the review. But let's start with open up the bottle with the Bügelverschluss. Let's see how it goes. Like that. And pour up the it into the glass like this, which is always a bit funnier to open a beer with the Bügelverschluss, in my opinion. It's also, of course, a much bolder bottle shape comparing to the crown caps that's mostly used today. And the third advantage or benefit is that the beer is being kept fresh compared to the crown cap in another way, I believe. So, with it said, let's take a closer look at this beautiful looking Landbier with a 1 finger thick white foam crown. Always important to build up a foam crown and maintain it all the way through while you drink it. Keeps the right taste in the glass, and also it unleashes the right aromas from the hops while you pour it up and unleash a big white foam crown. Color wise, quite cloudy, I would say. Not possible to see through, which I believe means that it's unfiltered, probably. Landbier is also a beer style that's not really defined beer style, but it's more like the everyday beer from each specific brewery. So it can vary in type, from being pale like this one and unfiltered, being Bernstein, or being even dunkel. I've had some lagers or Landbiers that are quite dunkel. Anyway, let's get the aroma, which is really fresh and nice. Of course, this really feels that it's a small brewery. Yeah, let's give it a try, the Enzensteiner Landbier. Prost. Yeah, no doubt about it that it's a really nice one. Fresh, high quality raw materials, great in many ways, and of course, a recommendation. I really hope that you're gonna check out this brewer's website, Enzensteiner DE, I think that's what it says here on the bottle. Let's take a closer look at the bottle, by the way, of this Enzensteiner Landbier. And the information: gebraut nach dem bayerischen Reinheitsgebot von 1516, Familienbrauerei Kress, Enzensteiner Landbier, unterjährige malzische Bierspezialität. Zutaten: Wasser, Gerstenmalz, Hopfen, Hefe. Brauerei Enzensteiner Enzenreuth 8 91220 Schneider, Enzensteiner DE. Zutaten: Wasser, Gerstmalz, Hopfen, Hefe, as I mentioned. That's the information from the bottle. So 5.5, which is quite strong for Landbier, as far as I understand it. Let's take a look at the books that I'm having about Franconia brews. As you know that I'm having, if you've been following my channel before, you know that I like to take a look at how the brew is looking like and some history about them and so on. So let's begin with this book. And there you can see a look of Brauerei Enzensteiner, looking like this. Enzensteiner, one picture of it right there, and the information is owned by Martin Chris, Enzensteiner DE, Enzenreuth 8, founded 1998, Biersorten Landbier Hell, Schwarzhafer, Imperial Gerste, Emmer Starkbier, Hefeweizen Hell. Seasonal ones is some different ones. Meist getrunken Landbier Hell, annual output 1000 hectoliters, Brauerei Gaststätte Enzensteiner. That's information from that book. I do also have another book about Franconia breweries, which is this book right here, and here you can see also Brauerei Enzensteiner, looking like this. Information from the 1998, Martin Chris, 1000 hectoliters, Sinne und Gefühl. Wenn es Qualität und Geschmack von Bier geht, verlasse ich mich zuerst auf meine Sinne und mein Gefühl und dann erst auf die Technik. So fasst Brauer Martin Chris seine Philosophie zusammen, nach der 2 bis 3 Mal pro Monat seine Bierkreation ansetzt. Gebraut wird nach Bioland-Richtlinien, gerne auch gemeinsam im Brauseminar, das entweder mit dem bestandenen Bierkennerdiplom oder zusätzlich noch mit dem eigenen Biersud enden kann. Die Biere tragen teils kryptische Namen wie Seelentröster, ein Dreifachbock, oder Vetus Milena. Letzteres basiert auf echter absolut Handarbeit, die man im Video auf der Website der Brauerei auch genauestens nachvollziehen kann. Okay, that sounds interesting, of course. Biersorten Landbier Hell, Hefeweizen dunkles Imperial Gerstenbier mit Pilzcharakter. Okay. Der Klassiker Landbier. Yeah, that's information from that book. Of course, it's an interesting brewery, and of course I hope that you're gonna check it out and take a look at the website that I'm gonna link to in the description box below. But I think that's it for now. Hope you like my videos, and see you again in next Franconia beer review.